Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
2-1 now. And strike two. Got him swinging.
There's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost got him. Gets a piece and stays alive. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Righty to the plate.
Full count.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And it's
Take your
ball
base,
4. He
ball
missed
4.
down low.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So man aboard. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. And the pitch.
Ball.
And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3-1.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ball 4,
Inside ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Jake Mangum. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 3. Full count.
Johnny DeLuca next to bat for Tampa. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back in Anaheim and towing the slab here, Ryan Pepiot.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That's ripped. Base hit. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next offering upstairs. Neto at second with nobody out. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero brings it in. 1 down.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And out of here. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. On the ground. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Joe Adele. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. And that one fouled off. Pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now at the plate, Christian Moore. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Johnny DeLuca.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And another ball. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls. 1
Raised
strike.
down by a run. Here at the top of the second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 away.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Chandler Simpson. 2 outs.
Down.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Yandy Diaz now. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. And it's 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The pitch. And another ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Up the middle, Walls whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting started. Lau at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Righty delivers. That one hammered left field. Ward ranging back. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And the righty deals. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he deals.
2-2.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball up the middle. Neto fires to first on the run. That's out number 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-2. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Dolly's been in a very giving mood today.
The batter, the center fielder.
So digging in, Johnny DeLuca. Throw to first. Mangum back in on a dive. At the belt and fires. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Mangum off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Hunter Fiducia to the right side, and it gets by him. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rays 3 and the Angels 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Taylor Ward digs in now. The Rays leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Now
Ball
1
2.
missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Popped up first base side. Diaz moves under it. And that'll do it. Angels held in check, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Structure our society, we built this economy, slaving through atrocity.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Andrew Chafin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Peraza. Over to first. Out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they're up 3-2. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joe Adell. Bryant in the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The kick, the 3-2. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And a 1-1. That one missing inside. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside. 3-2 now.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. And that's in the dirt. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 now. And another ball. Oswald Peraza up next for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Still 2 down now, and here is Oswald Peraza. Ball to strike. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Mangum under it. He makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail it 3-2.
Then let the beat smooth you get up. Let the groove soothe you get. Then let the beat.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero.
The 3rd baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zephyr-John, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Burke also getting ready. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball 3. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The bat, number 2.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Caminero around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. And that's a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Liner, base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline.
No, he's in there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're at the top of the 5th. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing. Kicks and deals. In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 2-2. Stays alive. Snap throw to first. Mangum back on a dive. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Angels 2. Back in Anaheim, here's the center fielder, number 22. That one misses in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Mason Engler warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Montgomery, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2.
1-2.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
1-1 now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
And there's a ball. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes he goes. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Angel Stadium, step. A new pitcher in the game, Brock Burke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
2-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself. Rays retired in order. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Angels 2. Mason Engler will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Mike Trout. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Ball.
And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Mangum hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, The right fielder, Joe Adele.
Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele. And a pitch.
No.
And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Baker warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound.
He's out.
Sends it to first. That's the second out.
The catcher, number 14.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Hoppy.
Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Got it by him for the K. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Angels 2. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he
Up
let
next
that
from
ball
Tampa Bay,
travel, trusted his
third
hands.
baseman,
Nice job of going the other way.
Caminero.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. And now the lefty on a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Josh Lowe. A little bit high. 2-1. First and second here, no outs. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second, safe there.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake.
And now the right fielder, Jake Mangum. At the belt and fires. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Bases loaded, 1 away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering upstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Caminero on third. Low on second. DeLuca at first. One gone. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just...
Ryan Zefferjon comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 6 and the Angels. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses, and there's one away.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting. The center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. Fouls one off. 2-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Zach Neto misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And now it's even up. The Angels down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Three-two. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And ball four to aboard. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 down. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Not close with that one. 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Luis Garcia up and throwing. Brogdon getting loose as well. Bounced up the middle. Neto on the run, sends it over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
2-1.
Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up in second.
Brandon Love.
So up next, Brandon Lau. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Diaz over at second, 1 down. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Picks himself up an RBI, takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get up to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. And the righty deals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch.
The batter, number 15.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
2-2 down. On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Angels 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Mike Trout. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Good job to fight that one off. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now Joe Adele in the air out towards right center. Mangum makes the catch.
The catcher, number 14.
Man at first, Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels strand 1, and it's still 8-2.
Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now it's going to be Johnny DeLuca. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. He swings and fouls one off. The Rays up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9 due up in inning number 9. It's the Rays 8 and the Angels 2. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. The 1-1. And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses. Ball 3. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Loud to second for 1 to Diaz. That's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Zach Neto. They're down to their final strike. The Angels down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.